Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're taking a really in-depth, professional dive into a critical issue that is quietly shaping the future of our industry. We're talking about bridging the Web3 business readiness gap. We are going to analyze the very real friction between the hype of Web3 and the continuous, incredibly demanding realities of day-to-day enterprise operations.
So let's just address the elephant in the room right away. Why is it that a network can survive a massive, unpredictable NFT mint spike, but then it completely collapses or needs a massively expensive overhaul the moment a Fortune 500 company has to deal with a regional compliance update? It's a huge paradox, and it's exactly what keeps traditional enterprises on the sidelines of Web3. Ultimately, it comes down to fundamentally mismatched architecture.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll cover the business readiness gap, what real businesses need, Uptick's layered architecture, the power of modular design, compliance and interoperability, and finally, how you can join the Uptick community.
Part 1. The Business Readiness Gap. Moving beyond proofs of concept.
True production isn't just about handling a fleeting hype cycle or flexing huge transaction speeds during a stress test. For enterprises, the magic word is quiet. Real business is about a network running quietly and reliably month after month. It's about seamlessly handling quarterly audits and deep system integrations without anyone on the outside ever noticing a single hiccup.
You hear the term business ready thrown around a lot, right? But honestly, most protocols just mean they're stable enough for a testnet. Testnet stability usually relies on static, hard-coded roles that are designed for a super fast launch. But true business-ready infrastructure, it absolutely must adapt to changing compliance rules without triggering a catastrophic, costly hard fork. It has to keep every asset's history and audit trail perfectly intact, no matter how the rules of the game change.
Moving on to Part 2, what real businesses need, anticipating and designing for change.
Think of a business as a living, breathing organism. They evolve, they merge, they adopt new processes, and their priorities are constantly shifting. Because of that, they absolutely require systems that maintain asset history, dynamic permissions, and compliance records across new hires and complex partnerships. You simply cannot treat an enterprise network as a finished product on launch day.
There's a quote from the source material that absolutely hits the nail on the head. Production is reliability under change. That perfectly summarizes the enterprise mindset. If your system breaks or requires days of downtime just because a new EU regulation drops, well, you aren't ready for business. It really is that simple.
Section 3, Uptick's layered architecture, built for live operations.
Look, you can't just slap enterprise features onto an existing rigid blockchain like a Band-Aid and hope for the best. To be truly business-ready, you have to architect a modular, layered stack that is specifically designed to absorb complexity and keep continuous operations running smoothly.
Let's break down this layered approach step by step. Building from the ground up, Uptick utilizes the highly reliable Cosmos SDK for its base chain, supporting both EVM and WASM. Step 2, they overlay upgradable business logic at the protocol layer. Step 3 adds those essential services, like payment and royalty modules, at the framework layer. And finally, Step 4 supports unified, industry-specific dApps at the application layer. It's a cohesive, purpose-built stack.
Part 4, the power of modular design, updating logic without downtime.
Production-grade modularity is an absolute game-changer. It means a company can dynamically swap out, for instance, its royalty distribution module to fit an entirely new partner model, completely avoiding any workflow interruption. You aren't rebuilding your entire tech stack every single time you scale into a new market.
Because the rules for ownership and access live firmly at the protocol level, assets and workflows on Uptick are genuinely programmable. Imagine a tokenized shipping container. Its NFT can automatically trigger an insurance payout clause via a real-time weather API feed. And all of this happens without any network downtime or contract redeployment. That is true dynamic enterprise utility.
Section 5, compliance and interoperability, default trust across chains.
Real business logic, governance, and compliance absolutely must be able to travel with the assets. To solve this, Uptick integrates W3C standard DIDs, decentralized identifiers, and verifiable credentials directly into their protocol modules. This means a highly regulated entity, like a bank, can instantly verify an immutable cross-chain audit trail for a tokenized property deed. You're turning the title search that used to take weeks into a process that takes minutes.
This creates a comprehensive interoperability strategy using a brilliant dual-pronged approach. First, you have native IBC, utilizing ICS 71 for the Cosmos ecosystem, perfectly preserving NFT identity and metadata. Second, there's the Uptick Cross-Chain Bridge, or UCB, which utilizes cutting-edge ZK Snark's zero-knowledge proofs. This provides fast, highly secure, and cost-efficient interaction with major EVM networks like Ethereum and Polygon. Basically, your assets are never trapped on an island.
Finally, Section 6, join the Uptick community, building the enterprise Web3 ecosystem.
Uptick's adoption really thrives on low friction. As more enterprise groups and developers connect to this shared infrastructure, an amazing network effect takes hold. Every single compliance tweak, reporting improvement, or upgraded module benefits the entire shared network. This completely eliminates the need for isolated fixes or messy custom forks. We invite you to be part of this enterprise-grade future right now. You can jump right into the Uptick Special Interest Groups, or SIGs. It's the perfect place to dive deep into discussions focused specifically on real-world assets, AI creators, or the Web3 lifestyle ecosystem. Come collaborate with forward-thinking professionals who are actually building this stuff.
To make sure you never miss a beat, follow the Uptick project on X. It is the absolute best way to stay informed on the very latest infrastructure rollouts, core module updates, and major new ecosystem partnerships.
And for more real-time day-to-day engagement, jump straight into the official Telegram group. It's a highly active space where you can connect directly with other Web3 professionals, business leaders, and the core team pushing this entire vision forward.
For the technical builders and developers out there who want to leverage this layered architecture, the robust Cosmos SDK base, and the ZK Snark integrations, we highly encourage you to join the deep technical discussions happening right now on our Discord.
I'll leave you with this final provocative thought for today. When the next major compliance shift or regulatory framework inevitably happens, will your current network require a disruptive, expensive hard fork, or will it run quietly and reliably, proving its true business readiness? If you want the latter, it's time to build on Uptick Network. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and we can't wait to see you in the community.